Donkey of the day right there.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the donkey of the day, but I mean no harm.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, May 25th goes to the good brother Polo G. Let me tell you something, man. I got love for the young brother Polo G. I got mad love for Polo G's family. His mother, Station Mack. Drop on the clues bombs for Station Mack. She's one of the best managers, businesswomen out here. I love what they do. I love what they building, and that's why I have to give Polo G the biggest heart today, because I can't believe he would risk all that they've built for a bunch of people on social media who don't give a damn about him and would love to see him lose it all. Okay, not only am I disappointed, this is a teachable moment because Polo G is one of the smart ones. But Polo G, I don't need you to be smart. I need you to be wise, okay? What are you talking about, Uncle Charla? Well, yesterday I came across a video on XXL, and it had the headline, Polo G says he's the only rapper walking around with no security. Those have been famous last words for a lot of folks. Let's go to the Instagram for the report, please.
Walking down the strip, I'm all alone. I ain't lacking though. Glister on my hip, I ain't lacking though. My kids know this how I'm coming. I'm the only rapper you know. Pop out Dolo, no security. My baby.
Oh God, maybe play it one more time for people who couldn't understand him. Play it one more time.
Walking down the strip, I'm all alone. I ain't lacking though. Glister on my hip, I ain't lacking though. My kids know this how I'm coming. I'm the only rapper you know. Pop out Dolo, no security. My baby.
Polo G, like I said, you one of the smart ones, but I don't need you just to be smart. I need you to be wise. See, smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. Polo G, we have seen enough rappers and enough people go on live, post their location, show what they got, flashing money, flashing jewelry. Some people dare their ops to pull up, put a location on it, and then they do, and then they dead. Okay, you have to learn from all those individuals, all right? The wolves already don't need a reason, my brother. We have seen too many rappers gunned down, in L.A. particularly, all right, for you to be moving like this. You say you wasn't lacking, okay? You said you got the glizzy on your hip. Young brother, you were lacking, okay? You were lacking common sense because, number one, you alerting the wolves that you in their city with no security, and you alerting law enforcement that you got the glizzy on the hip. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm an expert on California gun laws, but I did some research, and by research, I mean Google. And from what I found out, generally, you may not carry a concealed firearm on your person in public unless you have a valid carry concealed weapon license. And those licenses are only issued by a California county sheriff to residents of the county or the chief of police to residents of the city. Hey, Polo G, if you have one of those, more power to you. If you don't have one of those, then you're going to end up in jail. And you're not going to have nobody to blame for that but yourself because you went on live and told people you got the glizzy on the hip. Okay, look, I understand Polo G is a rapper, so this isn't going to hurt his brand or image in any way, but I don't care about his brand or image, okay? I care about him, and I care about him potentially losing his freedom, even worse, his life, because he wants to go on Instagram and tell people that he's walking around L.A. with all his jewelry on, designer clothes, and no security with a glizzy on his hip, allegedly. That may or may not be legal. My brothers, my sisters, I'm going to tell you what the OG E40 told me many moons ago. Okay, I'm talking over 12 years. He said when you're worth something, you protect it. Simple as that. Nobody gets stripes in 2023 for saying you walking around with no security. The richest, most powerful people on the planet all have security, okay? Every elected official has security for the most part, all right? People that could beat your ass like a Floyd Mayweather have security. So why don't you? Furthermore, even if you got your own firearm, why do you want to get your hands dirty? Hire an armed security guard who's licensed and trained and, most importantly, insured, so if something does go down, liability doesn't fall on you. Nobody talks about that liability part, okay? The liability that comes with you potentially having to shoot someone. You are Polo G. So let's just say your gun is legal, you do shoot someone, you got to pay your lawyer, you're probably still going to get arrested because you black, and you know when you black, you're guilty until proven innocent. But what about if the person you shoot sues you? Hire security. One of the worst things our generation ever did was be the generation that called rappers who have security suckers. Okay, not only did our generation of rappers clown people for having security, we encouraged them to still be in the streets with no security. My God, what were we thinking? We set so many of us up for failure, okay? There was a quote from Ice-T, the triple OG Ice-T, and he said, people are still hitting me up about my comments about L.A. gang culture. If you notice, L.A. rappers don't wear a lot of jewelry. Me, Snoop, Cube, Dre, Game, Kendrick, the list goes on and on. It's not because we're broke. LA is just a dangerous place. Rapper or not, why test the streets? Polo G and every other rapper that can hear my voice, I want you to ask yourself that question. Why am I testing the streets? Repeat after me. Ask yourself again, why am I testing the streets? In fact, stop testing the streets because the life you save may be your own. Please give Polo G the biggest hee-haw.
All right.
Maybe this could all be a ploy, though. Maybe he wants people to try him because he got some undercover shooters and security, and he wants to be tried. Like that episode of Martin when his apartment got robbed and they said,
Yeah, but the problem with that is bullets don't have no names, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just a yes, but no.
Yeah, but no.
Okay.
Stop
Bullets don't
testing
have
the
no names.
streets. There's some women that
Yeah.
need to stop testing the streets too.
Really?
Yeah, the streets.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to stop it. Everybody stay out the streets.
I agree.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.